song of love, it comes your way from one whose heart gives a thrill so tender from break of dawn till end of day. It makes me sigh. Oh, how I cry in dark despair. In the still of the night, my poor heart keeps saying, my life would never end if you only come back to me. Every star up above knows how much I need you. Tell me you realize my song of love to you. While we're apart, I think of you. I find it hard dreaming all alone, dear. These loving words are all so true. My thoughts of you, I feel so blue and fighting tears. If you find you still care, let me know, my darling. Take me back in your arms and caress me so tenderly. Kisses sweeter than wine. Tell me how I miss you. Hold me closer and near. My song of love to you. Hold me closer and near. My song of love to
Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tefty.
And I'm Memes.
You just heard our latest cover, and yeah,
Yes, it's been a long time since we've covered a song on
it
this
has.
channel.
Yeah,
I think it was
the
last year.
Yeah, last one was Bill Withers'
Ain't No Sunshine.
Ain't No Sunshine. We did like a
Yes.
modular setup for that. We were actually planning on doing more covers in the past year, just never got to it.
Yeah, we have a list and
Yeah.
you know what we would like to cover, but
Yeah.
you know how it goes.
Life.
Life.
Yeah,
Mhm.
life gets in the way. This song actually has some history with you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a Filipino folk song
Mhm.
that I remember my dad used to sing it all the time when I was little, and it became one of my favorites. It is an English adaptation to the Filipino folk song, inspired by the Mabuhay Singers.
Very cool.
Yeah. So I thought it was cool
Yeah.
to do this cover.
Yeah, I looked it up. I think they're from like the 1950s, 1960s, something like that. So this song is
Something like
around that era,
Mm-hmm.
or their adaptation.
Yeah,
of the
their English
version.
adaptation.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was. It has that feel.
yeah, got a really cool old school flavor to it. We
Mhm.
obviously changed things up because we did it
Style.
electronic style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our own setup, hybrid type of thing.
Mhm.
Although I did use the guitar, which was
That was nice, and that's something that my dad again he would sing it
Mhm.
on the guitar.
yeah,
and
that's your dad's
that-
guitar
yes.
actually that you used.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was really nice that you
Yeah.
got to use it.
yeah, really
For
cool.
this.
I love that guitar. It's got such a character to it.
Mhm.
Every time I pick it up, I'm like, man, this guitar has songs in it.
Intimate, and it has this
Yeah.
authentic feel. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's really cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a fun cover. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. I'd like to do more covers. In fact, if you guys have any suggestions on covers that we should potentially look at, we're definitely open
Yeah,
to
we would love to.
suggestions.
Yeah, we would love for suggestions.
Yeah, I would love the suggestions. Yeah, that'd be great. So everything was organized with the MPC Live. I had 4 sequences here. I went from the intro sequence, the part A of the song, and the part B of the song, and then an interlude that would connect the part A, part B into another round of part A, part B, because that's kind of how the song was structured. So the MPC was basically, controlling all that. The drums were coming out of the MPC Live and into the analog heat for some extra compression, warmth, saturation, and also the filter frequency or the filter cutoff. I could use that to control the drums and give it some shaping as we were performing it. The Novation Peak was doing a 80s kind of synth line, which is definitely weird for that song, but it kind of worked, right?
Yeah, I at first when we were experimenting with it, I thought it was like, oh, this is off, but that's why it's a cover. It's our own spin. But I liked it.
It ended up working. Yeah, the first day. I remember writing a line and I was like, I'm probably going to get rid of that. And then afterwards I was like, actually, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just got to go with it.
You just don't know sometimes when you're writing or coming up with parts, The Model D or the Behringer Model D is doing bass duties per usual. I usually end up using that for basses because it just has a character that I really, really like. Then also we have the OG Korg Mini Log that is doing a organ-ish sound to it. But it's clearly a synth. So when I pull up the cutoff frequency for the filter, you clearly hear synth sounds, but when it's lower, it has a organ type of feel. So that was cool to have this bridge between it feeling like an organ, but then clearly going into the synth side. So that was cool.
It has some nice textures and warmth to it that I really liked.
Yeah, I did, and brought that. I also used the Summit, which is right there, to do a little sparkly pad type of stuff that was in there, adding some texture, and also like we said earlier, I did guitar. What we did was recorded all this into Ableton Live first. We did 3-4 takes. Ended up using the last take. That just had the flavor to it, and then I recorded guitar the next day actually. So set up the cameras, and I actually did 2 takes, and I used the second take.
Yeah. Well, we did also add harmony.
Yep.
Just
harmony
to add a
vocals
little
too,
bit of a layer to it. Nothing too big, but
yeah,
gives a nice layer.
Yeah, nothing crazy with it, but just adding enough taste to it. And then, a quick little mix master, and we're good to go.
I'm looking forward to doing more.
Yeah, it's a fun process. It's cool to take something that sounds very different and turning it into something else. That's what I look to. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I look for in covers. So that's it for the video. Yes. Thank you very much for watching. We appreciate all the support. If you'd like to support us further, you can always subscribe, leave a like, comment, all that stuff. It helps poke and prod the algorithm, as they say. You can also follow us on Instagram. We also have a Twitter as well, but we usually post on Instagram. We have a Bandcamp as well, if you want to go that direction. And you can always stream our music on Spotify. Yeah,
That's it.
That's it. We'll see you next time.
Deuces.